everybody? Ryno here from Ryno Sports Cards and Memorabilia in Bellingham, Washington. We have February's Athlete of the Month, Caleb Wheeler here. Caleb is fighting out of Zero Sum Martial Arts in Bellingham, Washington with an amateur record of 2-1. We were lucky enough to get the chance to see his last fight at the Silver Reef with Koga fighting. Caleb, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here. These ones make me excited. We had one of your teammates, Josiah, on before. My favorite athletes of the month. Sorry to all of the rest of you guys. I really like MMA. I really like that. And not just MMA. You're so much more, right? But I want to start with that. What got you into mixed martial arts?
It's pretty simple. I just, I love competing. So I played football all my life, and after playing in Canada, semi-pro football, I didn't want to be done, with sports. So I was like,
sure.
What can I still compete in?
Yeah.
And so Grant Gorsinger was like, before I started at Zero Sum, he was in my life earlier. I don't really know how to say how, I knew he did MMA, so I was like, I reached out to him, and so I was like, hey, how can I get into this? Like, what are the steps? And basically, we just did like one-on-one training for about 2.5 months before I even stepped into Zero Sum.
Oh wow!
And we trained over at West Coast in the mornings.
Okay.
And then started training at Zero Sum with Coach Bundy and Coach Tony, and I think I had like 4 or 5 months of training, like 4.5 probably before I stepped in the cage, which is kind of crazy. Like,
wow.
I had no prior experience other than like middle school and like,
sure.
a little bit of high school wrestling.
So all around athlete, a little bit of wrestling, you're like, I don't mind getting punched in the face and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's rad. I mean, you did really well. I just watched back your first fight against Alex. Seeing where you were there to when we actually got to see you in your second fight.
Yeah.
That was night and day difference between the two.
Night and day,
night and day. For one, you had no hair in the second one, and in the second, you were keeping your hands up with every angle you were doing.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because I know that you got a chance to fight for the title. I was bummed out that I missed that one. What's next for you in the future? Mixed martial arts, and then we'll drop the bombshell of what you're going to be doing next season for things. But what are you getting prepared for? What's it looking like for you?
Well, yeah, I wanna fight in March. So hopefully Joe has something local up here.
Joe, come on, buddy, let's get something up here.
Yeah, just let me know because I'll be ready for that. I feel like you said, from the first fight to the second fight, took basically a year off, like a year from my first fight to my second fight. Did a lot of film study from the first fight and saw what can I improve on, and I just feel like within that year I actually became a complete fighter instead of just throwing myself in the cage from the start to the second fight. I felt like I grew a lot, and going into my title fight, like I told you earlier, I just wanted to test myself.
Sure.
Even if maybe I wasn't completely ready, I just wanted to,
I don't know, you looked good in the second fight. Watching the first fight to the second fight with keeping your hands up and the angles and things you were doing with it, it was night and day. I was excited when Coach Bundy had mentioned maybe potentially for a title fight, so we were excited to get a chance to see it. You're definitely on the right path because you can see the evolution. Talk to me a little bit. So we have a lot of the athletes and a lot of the film study from football and watching the other teams and everything else. When you're doing your film study, or is your coaches breaking it down with you? Do you like to do it by yourself? Like, what do you do? Is it a whole team together?
I'd say a lot of it's by myself, but when me and Bundy get in the gym and he has some free time, I'll have questions for him. So, I'll go over to him and we'll break some things down, and we'll kind of, before a practice, we'll just go over things that, we want to work on and things that I feel like we should implement in the fight, just leading up. Like, in the second fight, I don't know if you noticed, but he kept calling out the Michael Chandler kick. The front kick, straight up the middle.
The Tony Ferguson.
Oh yeah. He was adamant on me using that. We were just drilling it a lot. Yeah.
So it's interesting because with Michael Chandler, that's actually what I was telling Bailey about that with wrestling. So you said you have a wrestling background. that's what I thought you were going to be implementing a lot more in what you were doing out there. But in your first fight, you wanted to kind of stand and bang for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And then with your second fight, you're able to get him down. It was a lot of ground and pound with that. Like, did that kind of switch something in your brain? Like, oh, I should be shooting.
Oh, I didn't even shoot. He shot on me.
Right. You're in reverse.
But just know that this upcoming fight, you might see me mix it up a little bit, because I do like to stand and bang, but I might just.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to change it up. Whatever which way you're doing. it was fun to see the evolution of what's happening with it, and for Rynos to be a part of getting to see each one of the fights. We're excited to see what's coming next, and then you all around athlete, man. And that's what we like to do, like athlete of the month. You're not just MMA. What do you have coming in next now? Now you dropped something on me earlier talking about, I was so excited about your next fight, but now you're telling me you're going to be doing something as well as fighting.
Yeah, so basically, my buddy Noah, he came to me with that Bellingham's going to be, bringing back their semi-pro football team.
That I just heard about. Hit me up, guys. You guys need sponsors. Rynos would love to talk to you. Okay.
And he asked me if I wanted to, come play for him, and so I hopped on the opportunity, because I think I just want to play one more season of football. It just would be fun. I mean, I'm still going to be, taking my fighting seriously, but I just think it'd be fun to just play one season. And even though I'm a little bit lighter, I'm not 195 pounds like I was, but I think I got my speed, I got my cut still, so I can make some moves. Hand me a stretch play and I'll do some damage.
That's rad. That is awesome. This is gonna be exciting to get a chance to see you up here, because I just found out that the semi-pro is gonna be up here in Bellingham, so I'm excited to see you do that as well.
Yeah.
Caleb, I appreciate you coming by, man. It's been a blast chatting with you. We're excited to see the evolution of everything that's next for you, as well as your whole team at Zero Sum. All those guys are rad over there. And then also I will be attending the semi-pro games, because that's going to be a blast to go check out. So thank you very much for that. I do appreciate your time. And thank you.
Yeah.